Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angels Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Reed Detmers.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. As the lefty gets to work. Out to short. Zips it across. That takes care of Springer. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Shanuel under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second here with 2 away. And now Justin Turner. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Oh, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. He walks him, no big deal.
Man on second, 2 down. That misses. 1-2 the count.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Luis Rengifo leading things off. It takes a strike. Here comes a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And a pitch. And that one missing low. Outside low, 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kicks and deals. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
And leading up,
here's Mike Trout, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's outside. 2-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Brandon Drury to the plate. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Rengifo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. And
1
that's
ball,
too high.
2 strikes.
Got him. And now 2 gone. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting fifth.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around third. Throw is gone, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just automatically dropped it in there perfectly.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Number 8.
Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure, for them they feel that they are right at home.
2 strikes.
The lefty fires.
Ball, that's low.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Here's the second baseman. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
The Halos leading by a run here at the top of the second. Into center and a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
0-1.
And ball 1. Varsho measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Man at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Oh, the throw is wild.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
1 away, runners at first and third. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch.
Ball, that's kicked out.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 on, 1 out. Got it! Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
Kevin Kiermaier at the plate now. That's ball 1. Two outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on 2 outs.
That's
Wouldn't
bullshit.
chase that time.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Exit the zone for a strike. And now 3 and 2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
The tag and rebound at second. That ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. The pitch. Fouled off left side. Right side, hard hit. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
0-1's the count.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
At the belt and fires. Schanuel tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. And the pitch. Right through there. Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now a chance for Zach Neto. O'Hoppe, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good eye right there. Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one.
Up and in, 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. And that's ball 4.
That pitch is out.
Number 2, second baseman.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. The walk and a run scored his first time. Fastball for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. And that one ripped to left. And that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run is in. The relay to the plate. He's in there. And they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
One out, runner at second. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second.
1-1.
Way outside, and it gets away. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
He just hasn't had it in this one. Been fighting himself out there, and that's just another example of it. We'll see if he can find it at all while he's still out there.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Runner on at third, one gone. And another ball. And a swing and a miss. And there's two away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next is the designated hitter, Brandon Drury. Out in front and foul to the left side. Oh, 0-2 now. Chases that one out of the zone. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Here's Kiermaier now. And the pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fastball for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bunt attempt popped up. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking, able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer. Grounded out his first time up. And the pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one.
Out.
Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. He popped out his first time. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in
and
there.
Springer's in there safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Springer leads off first with one away. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch.
Full count.
This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Three and two now. Got him looking for the K.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Guerrero stands in now and watches strike one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Lined, and that's a base hit. Springer makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So they're at the corners now. Justin Turner digs in now. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Two outs. And that one off the outside edge. Top of the zone for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Not close with that one. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Full extension makes the catch.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Set for the bottom of the third. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
The pitch. Hard ground ball, base down. And the leadoff man aboard.
The third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ground ball could be 2. Flips to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. Leading off, Kevin Biggio.
Third baseman, number 8.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 to count.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's the second baseman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike. And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Logan O'Hoppe. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Outside, and it's 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
And next for L.A., Zach Neto. He walked and came around to score his first time up. The shortstop takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Alejandro Kirk. Detmers back to work. Kirk, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Trout racing over to make the catch.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Kevin.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. There's a strike.
0-2.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
George Springer.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter is George Springer. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
The Jays trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. And here's the strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back in Anaheim, and now it's the switch-hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And he deals. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
So a man aboard. Here's Trout. That one's in there. Strike 1. Rengifo on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Trevor Richards, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Swanson getting cranked up as well. The 0-2. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flash. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
So now the DH spot, Brandon Drury clips the corner. That's strike one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's two away.
The right fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
Man at first, and now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward. First pitch misses. This to center field. Kiermaier moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. Angels leave one, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball left side. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And 1-2. Out to short, Neto. Throws to first in time, and Bichette is retired.
Now back, the first baseman,
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Shanuel calls it in, and there's two away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Justin.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Justin Turner.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Right side, Ward sizing it up. And that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Angels 3 and the Jays nothing. back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Anthony Rendon. The pitch. Just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Chad Green, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And the righty deals.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Righty to the plate. In the air, left field. Varsho after it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
Gonna count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
One down, base is empty.
The count is full.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kevin Gausman makes way. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trevor Richards.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Moniak leads off first with 1 away. Good job to fight that one off. Swings and misses, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Shotwell, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Off the mark there, and the count even 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Angels strand 1, but they lead it 3-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Biggio. The Blue Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Foul ball there. And the 0-2. That's a little bit low. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Robert Stevenson preparing to come on if needed. Number 59 getting loose as well. And a swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all the strikeouts that kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Number 36, batting with one down, takes a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Ball one low.
1-0.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. You connect and it jumps off your bat like that. You're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the left fielder, Dalton Varsho, 1 for 2. That's in there, 0-1. Kicks and deals. And there's a foul ball. The Jays trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Out towards right center field. Into the dive, and he got it.
You just can't take your eyes off of Mike Trout, whether he's at the plate or in the outfield. This guy's something special. May go down as the best we've ever seen. Incredible diving catch right there.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This one in the air center field. Trout settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Eric Swanson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. He's over. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
A little bit high. And it's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right side. Guerrero the toss to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Louis.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's in there for strike one. That's a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty delivers. Off the mark there. And that's ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two now. Just missed. Right-handed reliever. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Angels go quietly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Detmers back to work. Fouled off to the right. Left-hand hitter waits. That one catches the zone. That's strike two. Swing and a miss, struck them out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Springer now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting